So today we are going to be doing, I'm going to be doing my first official review. And what I'm going to be reviewing are these bad boys right here. The Dal Cyclone 5051C. So these are those lightweight baller props that people have been curious about on the internets and interwebs, on Facebook. I know I've seen some pictures here and there, and I'm going to give you some honest reviews. And we're going to be using 4S, 5S, and oh yeah, 6S. And we'll be using anywhere between 1800 kV and 2750 kV on all of those setups. So, yes, I'm going to be putting it through the ringer myself, and I've also got my buddies here. So right over here we have Mr. Gary Kraus, flies for Pyro Flip. Mr. Ricky Price. So Rick is the genius behind our live streams, and this will also be live stream all day. And then we also have Mr. Zach Blackwood right over here. And he is he takes care of, what's the name of the
Reddit? So
our Reddit page?
r/Southwest Pod Racing.
Heck yeah, man! All right, I'm excited to put these things to the ringer. So without further ado, let's get this party started.
All right, we're live.
All right. So here we go. First impressions of the Dal 5051C. Here we go. Forza. It has really good control. Top end, I'm so used to flying 5S right now. Actually has real good bite in the corners. Nice snappy chicanes. Going up the wall. It's very controlled. So smooth. They definitely could use a little bit more pop punch on the bottom. So I'm thinking this is a lower KV motor. Probably going to need to raise the KV if I'm going to run 4-cell with these props. So 5S will be my next go with these with this current setup. Let's see. Try that again and try not to drift into that gate. There we go. That's a lot more control. I love how we're able to change directions really quickly. That's because it is a skinny, lightweight prop. What else I've noticed is I had an ESC that was actually, I had replaced on this bird that I forgot that I did, and it was backwards. So the first time I had brand new props on it, I fired it up, and it went crazy because one of the motor directions was wrong. So I dinged up a prop right off the bat, and that's actually this flight. And I have no oscillations, nothing at all wrong, and that prop got pretty marked up because it actually went down in rock. Very snappy, and so far I'm digging these a lot. We'll bring it in. First impressions on 4S and 2400 kV motors. I like it, it's very controlled, but I want some more. So you can see here 5S responds much better to these props than the 4S rig did. Same exact setup. This is with a heavy pulse 1800 milliamp 5-cell. This is one of the flat batteries, so it's not the it does get some voltage sag, but you can see on this setup it's not showing a whole lot of sag in any of the corners. It seems to be much more controlled, and I have that low end grunt that I was complaining that I did not have on the 4-cell setup. So I would say 5-cell is pretty much dead on for these props on this particular setup. Again, this is 2400 kV Emax motors running on 5-cell, and you can see it's just I'm much more comfortable flying this setup, so something to consider. Just take a look at how fast it switchbacks in these chicanes. So much control. That lightweight prop just really is able to spin up fast, and you can see it just doesn't really blow out too wide. So alas, here we're at the 6-cell setup on the 1250 Graphene 6S. You can see here that that my turns are blown out a little wide. I think that has a lot to do with the lower kV setup. I'm running 1800 kV motors here, and I think this particular prop likes to have a higher RPM due to the lack of surface area. I mean, it is a light prop, so it's wanting probably a 2300 kV on 6S setup to really compete with the 5S 2400 kV setup. So right now, I guess my final verdict is I enjoyed flying 5S 2400 kV, and I just felt really locked in. So final verdict on this, I would say this is a great tight course prop, as well as a very, very good freestyle prop. I wouldn't do really big wide open throttle courses with this prop because I think it's just not happy out there screaming. There's not enough surface area on this prop. But it's not what it's designed for. It's designed to be tight, technical, and super duper smooth. I hope that helps you.
Alrighty guys, so closing statements on the Cyclone T5051C. I really like this prop for a tight, small course and for freestyle. They're efficient, they're light, they spin up quick, they're durable. Where they lack compared to say the 5050 is going to be the bottom end torque. These feel more like a kind of like a turbo, like it has a lot of lag down below, and it'll come on and it'll have decent peak power. I like them. They're not my personal preference for racing. For racing, I would stick with the 5050 Cyclone for right now. That's for me personally. But that's just kind of that's what I feel. Now on 5S, these came to life. On the 1800 5S, it's a heavy battery, so it didn't really have the punch that it had like with the 6S, the 1250 6S. It's a rocket on 6S, like anything would be. But I was able to fly for 4 minutes on a 1250 6S with these props. So there's another bonus. They are efficient. The motors don't come down too hot. So yeah, closing statements. I really like them. I dig them. I think that you should get a set for yourself and formulate your own opinions. I will tell you that I like them.